Think about it like this. If you didn't share what you have to offer, that would actually be a disservice to the students that you have, right? Hi friend, I'm so glad you're here today because I am talking all about being confident with your marketing words when you're sharing, not selling. So I've said this before so many times, and you'll hear me say it again, that words are hard. They really are, but I promise that they get easier. They're always going to be a little bit difficult because we're self-critical of the words that we use. But it does get a little bit easier when we make this shift of thinking, okay, I'm just sharing what I can help people with. I'm not selling. The idea of selling is just so icky to us, especially as a yoga teacher, that we just want to help people. So the idea of selling and marketing ourselves just feels gross. But I want you to know, think about it like this. If you didn't share what you have to offer, that would actually be a disservice to the students that you have, right? So I want you to have this mindset shift of sharing and not selling. Another way of thinking about this is, do you get offended or upset when your friends recommend something to you? When they tell you that a restaurant is great and you have to try it, or a recipe, or a book, are you upset about that? No way, you're not upset about that. You're like, oh my gosh, I've got to go buy that book. They're recommending something because they believe it will help you, or that you will enjoy it in some sort of way. And that's what you're doing with your students. You're just recommending something. And because it's in exchange for money, sometimes that can feel uncomfortable. But again, go back to the fact that if you don't invite them to take part in your offering, then you are doing them a disservice. Or what about when you're invited to a party? You know, I like that analogy. You have to invite people to the party, but it's true. You can be invited to a party and it could be the best night or best day of your life because you go to this party and it's so much fun and you connect with new people and you have a great time. But if that person never invited you to that party, you would have missed out on something really awesome, right? That's your class. That is your workshop. That is your private session. Someone is going to miss out if you don't invite them to the party. So remember that it's just all about inviting people to your offering, to your class, to whatever it is, and it's not selling. It's inviting and sharing something with them. And the easiest way to share and not sell is to focus on the benefits and not the features. So this is something I work with all of my clients with, and it's really difficult at first, but once you get it, it makes so much sense. See, we tend to focus on the features of something when we're talking about something, and especially our class. It's 75 minutes. It's in this yoga studio. These are the features. Those are the things that are really tangible. It's this many minutes. It's in this location. But the benefit of them coming to your class is very different from the feature. The benefit is not 75 minutes. The benefit is them walking out feeling relaxed. The benefit is that they get to lay and give themselves some self-care in a restorative class, or they get to power through and get that energy out at that 5:30 class before they go home to their family. So they have some space in between their corporate job and their family, and they can really decompress in that time. So whatever the benefit of your class or your private session or your workshop, whatever it is, focus on the benefit and not the feature. And how to do this, it works every time, is to make a list of the features first. So you know those, the 75 minutes, this location, it's from 2 to 4, whatever it is, that is the feature of what you're offering. If you have an online offering, it's this digital course that's going to help you write your sequence. Whatever it is, these are the features. Write down the features, and then right beside it, I want you to write down the benefit of that feature. So you might not be able to do one for one every single time, but you'll get there and you'll figure out where the benefit is. So I want you to focus on, what does the person get out of your class or your offering? Not necessarily how many minutes it is or how much it costs or that sort of thing. What is the benefit? What do they walk away with Specifically, what emotion do they feel after they have partaken in your offering? I have some examples in the blog. There's a table that has a few examples to just show you kind of how you can do this, and I want you to brainstorm on your own and start with those features and then come up with those benefits. Okay, your next best step is to test my theory. I want you to talk to 2 different people today. And one person, I want you to focus on all the features. I want you to talk to them about how long the class is, where the class is, how much the class costs. And then for the other person, I want you to talk about the benefits. I want you to focus on the emotion that they're going to feel after your class and the connection they're going to have, or whatever the case may be for your specific offering. I want you to focus only on the benefits. And then I want you to take note of what happens in that conversation when you have those 2 different conversations. I want you to see what questions they ask, who signs up for your offering. Even if neither one of them does or both of them does, I would love to know how you had that conversation with them. Maybe you post on social media about this and test that theory too. But I would love for you to have conversations with 2 different people today about one of your offerings. Until next time, give yourself permission to share about your offering and not think about selling, and grace along the way. See you soon.